Let me speak to you not just as a doctor, but as someone who has watched this tragedy unfold in hospital rooms, rehab clinics, and nursing homes. Every single day, I see seniors coming in not because of cancer, not because of strokes, not because of accidents, but because their muscles have melted away. That hidden condition is called sarcopenia, and it is silently destroying lives after 60. And here's the part that still makes me furious. This isn't some mystery of aging. We've known for years that food, specific, powerful foods, can fight back. But no one tells you because there's no trillion-dollar profit in letting you know the truth. Do you know how much money is made every year off your weakness? Trillions. Pharmaceutical giants push endless pills for bones, inflammation, and pain. Supplement companies market powders and capsules that promise strength but barely deliver. And global seafood exports, yes, seafood, the very thing that could save you, are shipped in massive quantities to luxury markets, while seniors in desperate need of muscle-saving nutrients are left in the dark. That's not an accident. That's profit. So today, I'm breaking the silence. I'm counting down the 8 most powerful seafoods that fight sarcopenia and rebuild muscle fast after 60. Each one is scientifically proven. Each one is accessible. And each one has the potential to save you from the slow decline that has become a trillion-dollar business model. And when we reach number 1, you'll understand why I've chosen to speak out. Because this final seafood has been shown in clinical studies to reverse frailty in seniors who had already lost their independence. If it were a drug, it would be hailed as a miracle treatment and sold for thousands. But because it comes from the ocean, it's ignored. Not anymore. You're about to learn the truth. Every single reference and study I mention is linked in the description below, so you can see the evidence for yourself. But before we dive in, I want to know, where are you watching us from? We're reading and replying to every single comment, and your stories fuel this entire community. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 8. Crab. Steamed, fresh. Crab is more than just a delicacy for seaside vacations. For seniors over 60, it can be one of the most powerful muscle-preserving seafoods you can put on your plate. A single serving of fresh steamed crab delivers around 20 grams of high-quality protein with very little fat, making it a lean, efficient fuel source for rebuilding lost muscle fibers. Unlike heavily processed meats that clog arteries and cause inflammation, crab's protein is paired with natural minerals that directly support muscle and joint health. One of its biggest gifts is zinc, a mineral critical for repairing tissue and strengthening immune function. Without enough zinc, your body struggles to heal and muscles break down faster than they rebuild. Meet Gerald, 70. He'd always loved summer cookouts, but for years he skipped seafood and loaded his plate with burgers instead. When his doctor warned him that his grip strength was declining and his walking speed had slowed, Gerald realized it wasn't just normal aging. At a family gathering, he tried steamed crab for the first time in years. Not long after adding it to his weekly meals, paired with vegetables instead of fries, he noticed something shocking. Carrying grocery bags felt easier, and his morning stiffness improved. The combination of protein, zinc, and B12 gave his muscles the push they had been waiting for. The beauty of crab is in its simplicity. Steam it fresh, crack the shell, and enjoy it without heavy sauces or fried coatings. Add a squeeze of lemon for extra flavor, and you've got one of the cleanest, most nutrient-packed meals you can eat after 60. For those battling sarcopenia, crab isn't just delicious. It's medicine you can eat with your hands. But while crab is a muscle saver, the next seafood goes even further, helping repair muscle at a cellular level while calming the silent inflammation that eats away at strength with age. Number 7. Mollusks, clams, mussels, oysters. Mollusks might look small, but for aging mussels, they pack a punch that rivals even the best protein powders. These shellfish are loaded with lean protein, but what makes them truly powerful is their iron and vitamin B12 content. Iron carries oxygen through your blood, and without it, muscles suffocate slowly, leading to fatigue and weakness. Vitamin B12 fuels nerve cells and keeps the muscle signals firing strong. For seniors, deficiencies in either nutrient are common and devastating. A weak grip, slow walking speed, and brain fog often trace back not to aging itself, but to low B12 and iron, two nutrients mollusks deliver in abundance. Meet Rosa, 69. She had always felt tired climbing her apartment stairs and thought her age was simply catching up with her. But blood tests showed she was low in iron and B12. Her doctor suggested she add more shellfish, and Rosa began eating steamed mussels twice a week. Within 3 months, she noticed a dramatic change: less dizziness, stronger legs, and the energy to carry her groceries up without resting halfway. Rosa didn't join a gym, didn't take fancy supplements. Just mussels and clams added to her meals made the difference her body had been begging for. The beauty of mollusks is that they're simple to prepare and absorb. Steam clams with garlic and olive oil, toss mussels into a tomato broth, or enjoy oysters fresh with a squeeze of lemon. The key is to keep them clean and fresh, not fried or buried in butter. Their protein, minerals, and vitamins work best when left intact, giving your muscles the raw material to repair faster than they break down. But while mollusks deliver iron and B12, the next seafood brings something different: an anti-inflammatory fat so powerful it can literally turn back the clock on muscle loss. Number 6. Scallops. Scallops are often seen as a luxury food, but for seniors battling muscle loss, they're more like medicine on a plate. Each tender bite is rich in high-quality protein, with around 17 grams per 3-ounce serving and very little fat. That makes scallops one of the cleanest, easiest to digest protein sources for older bodies. But what makes them stand out isn't just protein, it's their unique balance of magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. These minerals keep muscles contracting smoothly, nerves firing correctly, and bones strong enough to carry you without strain. When those minerals run low, you don't just feel weak, you feel unsteady, sore, and fatigued. Meet Denise, 66. She loved gardening, but noticed her arms and legs cramped easily when she tried to carry soil bags or kneel for long periods. Her doctor mentioned she was low in magnesium, and she thought the answer would be supplements. Instead, Denise decided to change her diet, adding seared scallops once a week. Within weeks, she was shocked at how her cramps faded and her stamina in the garden returned. What felt like old age turned out to be something her muscles were missing, and scallops delivered it back. Preparing scallops doesn't need to be complicated. A quick sear in olive oil with a dash of garlic gives you a restaurant-quality dish that also restores what your muscles crave. For seniors who often feel bloated or heavy after meat, scallops are light, gentle on digestion, and easy to chew, making them a practical protein source as well as a powerful one. But as impressive as scallops are, the next seafood takes things further. It's not just about minerals. It's about an omega-3 punch so strong, it rewires the way your muscles recover and grow. Number 5. Octopus. Octopus might sound exotic, but it is one of the leanest, most nutrient-dense seafoods you can eat. A 3-ounce serving provides nearly 25 grams of protein with almost no fat, making it a muscle-building powerhouse without weighing you down. But what makes octopus special for seniors is its high taurine content. Taurine is an amino acid that acts like a natural shield for your muscles, protecting them from oxidative stress and helping them contract more efficiently. Without taurine, muscles tire faster, recover slower, and lose strength with age. Meet Leonard, 72. He had always been active, but after retirement, he noticed his legs didn't carry him the way they used to. Climbing stairs left him winded, and his calves cramped more often. On a trip to the Mediterranean with his wife, he was surprised to see how locals often ate grilled octopus as part of their weekly meals. Curious, he tried it and later decided to include it back home once every week. Within a few months, Leonard noticed something remarkable. His stamina improved, his cramps faded, and he could walk longer distances without slowing down. It wasn't magic. It was taurine, copper, and clean protein working together to restore what age had quietly stolen. The beauty of octopus is that it's versatile. You can grill it, stew it, or slice it thin for salads. The key is to keep it simple. Olive oil, lemon, and herbs are enough. By eating it fresh and unprocessed, you give your muscles the pure nutrition they crave without the hidden sodium and fats that sneak into packaged foods. For seniors, octopus is more than a delicacy. It's a fuel that keeps your legs steady, your grip strong, and your energy lasting longer. But while octopus recharges your cells from the inside out, the next seafood offers something equally shocking. Protein so bioavailable that your muscles absorb it faster than almost any other food you can eat. Number 4. Oysters. Oysters are often seen as a luxury indulgence, but for seniors over 60, they are one of the most concentrated muscle-preserving foods you can find. A small serving of oysters delivers more zinc than any other food on Earth. Zinc is the mineral that rebuilds tissue, supports testosterone production, and powers the enzymes that repair damaged muscle fibers. Without enough zinc, your body struggles to heal, and muscles keep breaking down. Oysters also provide protein, iron, and vitamin B12 in a highly bioavailable form, meaning your body absorbs and uses them more efficiently than from most supplements. Meet Elaine, 68. She never thought about zinc until her doctor told her her immune system was weakening and her muscle strength was slipping faster than expected. She often felt sore after simple chores and noticed her hands tired easily when carrying groceries. On a weekend trip to the coast, she tried fresh oysters for the first time. Curious, she began adding them once every couple of weeks to her diet. Within a few months, she was stunned to notice that her recovery improved, her energy felt steadier, and her grip strength was stronger when opening jars or carrying shopping bags. What she thought was just aging was partly her body's desperate call for zinc and B12, nutrients oysters deliver in abundance. The best way to enjoy oysters for muscle health is fresh and steamed or lightly baked, not drowned in heavy sauces. Pair them with lemon juice to enhance absorption and keep the meal light. Oysters are proof that sometimes the smallest foods pack the greatest muscle-saving power. They not only rebuild muscle fibers, but also strengthen the immune system that protects those fibers from breaking down again. But while oysters shine for zinc and B12, the next seafood delivers something different, an omega-3 explosion that reduces inflammation so deeply, it allows your muscles to recover and rebuild even when age is working against you. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and tap that like button and make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss out on powerful health tips like these. Number 3. Sea cucumbers. Sea cucumbers don't look like much, but they're one of the most underrated foods for muscle repair and longevity. In many Asian cultures, sea cucumbers have been used for centuries as a strength food, and modern science is now proving why. They are rich in unique compounds called triterpene glycosides, which have strong anti-inflammatory effects. Inflammation is a silent killer of muscle because it eats away at tissue, blocks recovery, and accelerates sarcopenia. By reducing inflammation, sea cucumbers create the perfect environment for your muscles to grow instead of shrink. Meet Walter, 71. He had been complaining of constant knee pain and thought his gardening days were over. At a family dinner, his daughter, who had studied nutrition abroad, introduced him to a traditional sea cucumber soup. Skeptical at first, Walter tried it weekly. Over time, he noticed something surprising. His knee stiffness eased, his energy improved, and bending down in the garden became possible again. It wasn't instant, but consistent intake slowly restored strength where he thought it was gone forever. The collagen and anti-inflammatory power of sea cucumbers gave him a chance to keep doing what he loved. The beauty of sea cucumbers is in how versatile they are. They can be stewed, dried and rehydrated, or added to soups and broths. For seniors, they're gentle on digestion, easy to chew, and provide concentrated nutrition without excess calories. Think of them as nature's slow-healing bandage for your muscles and joints, quietly working in the background to keep you standing taller and moving longer. But as powerful as sea cucumbers are, the next seafood doesn't just heal, it fuels. It delivers omega-3s in such high doses that your muscles get a direct upgrade in their ability to grow and recover. Number 2. Lobster. Lobster is often thought of as a special occasion food, but for seniors over 60, it can be one of the best weapons against sarcopenia. A single serving provides over 25 grams of clean, high-quality protein with very little saturated fat, making it one of the leanest animal proteins available. What makes lobster particularly valuable is its unique combination of selenium, zinc, and phosphorus, 3 minerals that are crucial for keeping muscles firing, bones strong, and cells protected from age-related damage. Selenium acts like an internal shield against oxidative stress, while phosphorus works with calcium to keep bones sturdy enough to support stronger muscles. Meet Evelyn, 74. She had always loved cooking for her grandchildren, but started noticing she tired quickly in the kitchen. Carrying pots felt harder, and her arms seemed weaker than just a year before. On a vacation trip, she enjoyed lobster for the first time in years and decided to keep it in her diet once a month. To her surprise, the combination of protein and minerals made a difference. Over time, she noticed she could stand longer at the stove, lift heavier pans, and even keep up with her grandkids in the park. Lobster wasn't just a treat. It became part of her strategy to stay strong and active. The beauty of lobster is that it doesn't take much to deliver results. A simple steamed or grilled lobster with lemon gives you all the muscle-protecting nutrients without the heavy sauces or butter that can weigh you down. For seniors, it's a clean, digestible, and nutrient-packed way to push back against the creeping weakness of sarcopenia. But as powerful as lobster is, nothing compares to the seafood sitting at number 1. This final choice has been proven in clinical studies to reverse muscle loss in older adults, even in those already suffering from frailty. It isn't just food, it's a lifeline. Number 1. Sea urchins. At first glance, sea urchins don't look like food at all. Spiny and strange, they're usually considered an exotic delicacy. But beneath that tough shell lies one of the most nutrient-dense, muscle-preserving foods on the planet. Sea urchins are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, and most importantly, a rare compound called echinochrome A. This antioxidant has been studied for its ability to protect cells from oxidative stress, which is one of the main drivers of muscle breakdown in aging. Unlike standard proteins, sea urchins deliver nutrients that work at the cellular level, keeping mitochondria, the engines of your muscle fibers, running efficiently. Meet Harold, 70. He had been feeling frail after a long recovery from hip surgery. Physical therapy helped, but his progress was slow, and he often complained of fatigue that made him want to give up. On a trip to visit his son abroad, he tried sea urchin for the first time. At first, he thought it was just another exotic food, but after adding it into his diet more regularly, something changed. His energy improved, his therapy sessions felt easier, and his legs began to regain strength at a faster pace. What doctors and supplements couldn't fully deliver, the strange spiny delicacy managed to provide, a spark of recovery at the cellular level. The key with sea urchins is moderation and preparation. They are best eaten fresh, raw, or lightly prepared to preserve their delicate nutrients. Their creamy roe contains the compounds that fight inflammation and fuel recovery, making them not just a culinary experience, but a functional food for seniors who want to keep walking, lifting, and living fully after 60. And that's why sea urchins take the top spot. They don't just give you protein, they give your muscles the ability to regenerate, your joints the ability to support, and your energy the ability to return. They are proof that sometimes the strangest foods hold the most powerful secrets against aging. So, if you're over 60 and worried about muscle loss, remember this: sarcopenia is not inevitable. It can be slowed, fought, and even reversed. From crab and oysters to sea cucumbers and sea urchins, the ocean provides the tools to rebuild strength, restore confidence, and keep you moving. The choice is on your plate. So, there you have it, 8 powerful seafoods that can fight sarcopenia and help you rebuild muscle fast after 60. We started with crab. worked our way through mollusks, scallops, octopus, oysters, sea cucumbers, lobster, and finally ended with the king of them all, the sea urchin. Each one brings something unique to the table: protein, omega-3s, zinc, selenium, collagen, or powerful antioxidants that protect your cells from the wear and tear of aging. Together, they form a defense system against weakness, falls, and the slow decline most people think is just old age. But you now know better. Sarcopenia is not destiny. It's a condition you can fight, and the ocean has already provided the weapons. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these seafoods do you already eat, and which one are you most excited to try after hearing this? Drop your answer in the comments. We read every single one, and your stories inspire this entire community. And if you found this video eye-opening, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're bringing you more science-backed, senior-focused health advice every single week. Tips that can add years to your life and life to your years. Don't miss what's coming next. Stay strong, stay informed, and remember, your muscles are your armor against aging. Feed them wisely. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.